He's right here, but many fail to recognize his presence in history. History is not just a series of random events. It is like a captivating timeline with a distinct beginning and an inevitable end. The Bible enlightens us about this concept. Within the intriguing timeline, we encounter two enigmatic figures mentioned in Revelation 13. The first one, known as the Antichrist, possesses 7 heads and 10 horns. The second figure emerges from the earth and compels people to worship the first, earning the title of the false prophet. Now let us embark on a journey into a profound mystery that has perplexed scholars and believers for centuries. Who exactly is this Antichrist? Where does he originate from? And what role does he play in the Bible's prophetic predictions? Various theories have emerged throughout the ages. Some believe the Antichrist to be an immensely powerful entity, which others envision a cunning being resembling an extraterrestrial. Could he be a prominent political leader or a revered religious figure? Perhaps he is even intertwined with modern technology. Each theory possesses its own strengths and weaknesses surrounding the captivating figure. The first theory, known as the rich billionaire theory, suggests that the Antichrist will be an incredibly wealthy and powerful individual. This person would utilize their immense riches to manipulate governments and control worldwide systems. According to this theory, there are biblical verses that support this idea, such as the mention of a beast from a sea with 10 horns and 7 heads, symbolizing different nations or power groups. In the scenario, the Antichrist, as a rich billionaire, could potentially control these structures and hold significant influence over global affairs. They could either lead a major global company or be a powerful political figure with connections to multiple countries. The immense authority and power of the Antichrist would lead people to follow and worship them, showcasing the extent of their control in modern society. Furthermore, the theory suggests that their vast wealth would enable them to shape public opinion, control the media, and even influence political leaders. Additionally, there is mention of economic control, where the second beast grants everyone a special mark for buying and selling in the context of the rich billionaire theory. This could signify the Antichrist's ability to manipulate global finances and potentially hold sway over international finance and important technologies. This would allow them to establish economic rules that align with their own plans and agenda. On the other hand, there is the religious leader theory, which proposes that the Antichrist will emerge as a charismatic and deceptive religious figure. This individual would perform deceptive miracles and signs to establish a global religion. This theory draws connections to biblical passages that discusses spiritual trickery and manipulation. The fascinating theory of political leadership now emerges, the captivating theory of political leadership. This intriguing concept suggests that the Antichrist will rise as a formidable political figure capable of uniting diverse nations under a single government with promises of peace and prosperity. This leader will captivate the masses only to eventually lead them astray from their faith in God. This theory finds a profound connection with the Bible, particularly in the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 23 and 25. In these verses, we encounter a description of a fourth kingdom, distinct from the others, that will engulf the entire earth. Could this be an indication of a global government led by the Antichrist? Furthermore, the text speaks of this kingdom devouring and trampling upon the earth, possibly symbolizing the leader's control over numerous nations through either force or diplomacy. Daniel 7:24 delves deeper into the prophecy, mentioning the emergence of 10 kings from this kingdom. However, the Antichrist stands apart from the rest, possessing great strength, power, and influence. Astonishingly, he even removes 3 of these kings, highlighting the uniqueness of his leadership. Perhaps it is his charisma or political prowess that sets him apart from the others. Lastly, Daniel chapter 7 verse 25 warns us of the Antichrist's intentions. It foretells that he will speak against God, oppress religious believers, and attempt to alter laws and societal norms. This implies his desire is to divert worship away from God and reshape the very fabric of society to align with his own values. In summary, the theory of the political leader paints a vivid picture of a powerful and extraordinary figure who opposes God, controls multiple nations and multiple laws, and manipulates them. This aligns perfectly with the belief that the Antichrist will emerge as a charismatic political leader, leading people astray from their true faith. Throughout history, this particular theory has sparked endless speculations among people. It seems that whenever a prominent political leader rises to power, discussions about the Antichrist resurface, almost like a reoccurring pattern. People start suggesting reasons why these leaders could potentially be the Antichrist. One intriguing theory is the apostate church leader theory. Some believe that the Antichrist could emerge from within the Christian church, but in a twisted way. This leader might follow a distorted version of Christianity, rejecting important beliefs. This idea is derived from biblical passages that talk about people abandoning their faith in the end times, such as 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 1 through 2. Another fascinating theory is the alien deception theory. According to this belief, the Antichrist will employ a deceptive trick in the end times, pretending to be an alien from another planet. This theory emphasizes that the Antichrist's ability to deceive people with supernatural powers, similar to what is mentioned in the Bible and other ancient stories. The Bible, particularly in Matthew chapter 24 and 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 11, warns us about the occurrence of lies and powerful fake miracles during the end times. Therefore, if someone were to claim to be an alien or from another world, it would align with this notion of a powerful deception. These theories, among others, continue to captivate the minds of individuals, fueling discussions and debates about the true nature of the Antichrist. While they may seem far-fetched to some, they offer intriguing perspectives on the potential manifestations of the enigmatic figure in our world. Throughout history, there have been countless accounts of earthly beings encountering entities from our world. These fascinating stories can be found in various cultures, including the Sumerians who shared tales of humans learning from beings not of this earth. It is intriguing to think that these otherworldly beings may have imparted advanced knowledge to us. Now let's imagine for a moment, what would happen if an extraterrestrial being actually arrived on Earth? The impact would be nothing short of astonishing. People would be in awe, perhaps even worshiping this extraordinary being. We can already see how some individuals idolize celebrities, treating them as if they were gods. So if an alien were to make an appearance, it could be an even more convincing spectacle. Just picture this, aliens claiming to possess all the answers, solving all our problems, and unraveling all the mysteries of the Earth's origins. The allure would be irresistible. Many would undoubtedly fall under their spell. Even those who regularly attend religious services might find themselves drawn to worship this being. The question of how our planet came into existence still perplexes us. Some theories suggest a Big Bang, but the source of that event remains unknown. Therefore, if an alien were to arrive and provide a comprehensive explanation of life's origins, the formation of religions, and the secret of our planet, it could potentially sway billions to follow them. On a different note, there is a theory that suggests the rebuilding of the Roman Empire. Some believe that the Antichrist will emerge from a new version of the ancient Roman Empire, drawing connections to groups like the European Union. Based on this interpretation of biblical passages such as Daniel 7 and Revelations 13, some theorists have developed the spirit of Antichrist theory. This theory suggests that the Antichrist could potentially be connected to advanced technology and artificial intelligence. These theorists focus on how this Antichrist-like entity could deceive and manipulate people as described in the book of Revelation. Now let's delve into the concept of the Antichrist. Although he has not yet made his grand entrance onto the world stage, His influence is already present. It is crucial for us to remain vigilant and wise, understanding the signs and safeguarding ourselves from his impact. The Bible warns us about the Antichrist in 1 John chapter 4, verse 3, stating that anyone who denies Jesus is not from God. This denial represents the spirit of the Antichrist, which is already active in this world. If we observe the world around us today, we can discern that certain events and developments are aligning with the spirit of the Antichrist. As believers, it is imperative for us to recognize these signs and remain steadfast in our commitment to God's teachings. By doing so, we can protect ourselves from the deceptive allure of the Antichrist and stay true to our faith. One unmistakable indication of the Antichrist's influence is the surge of secularism and the rejection of God's moral principles. Nowadays, people are becoming increasingly self-centered, prioritizing their own desires while disregarding the well-being of others. This egocentric mindset directly contradicts the teachings of Jesus Christ, who emphasized the importance of love and selflessness. The spirit of the Antichrist thrives in a world that values human desire above God's divine plan and righteousness. It is disheartening to witness how this spirit is already at work in our present-day society, just as the Apostle John prophesied. There are precursors leading up to the arrival of the Antichrist, all influenced by the same malevolent spirit. Just as believers can be filled with the Holy Spirit, some individuals can be swayed by the spirit of the Antichrist. We can observe a decline in reverence for Jesus Christ and an increase in anti-God sentiments throughout society. This is evident in the growing lawlessness that permeates our world, a trend that becomes more apparent with each passing day. For instance, in the past, Bibles could be found in American classrooms and UK hotel rooms, but now they are vanishing from public spaces, and the fear of God is diminishing on a global scale. All of this is paving the way for the imminent arrival of the Antichrist. Some may believe that when the Antichrist finally emerges, he will have to make drastic alterations to the world. However, this may not be the case. The truth is, by the time he appears, the world will already be primed and ready for his influence. The spirit of the Antichrist is already at work, subtly eroding the fear of God and leading to the decline in righteousness. This shift in value is a clear indication of the times we are living in, as foretold by Jesus in the Bible. What are your thoughts on these theories surrounding the Antichrist? Please feel free to share your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and like for more thought-provoking videos. God bless.